Hello everyone, we are from group Saturn. So we will present about critical journal review. Our title is How Facial Expressions Reflect People's Emotions. This is the assignment that our lecturer gave, Ma'am Rita Hartati. Our member are Inayah Safani, Juwita Permatasari, Nabil Alhafidz Sahputra, and me, Putri Adelia. So we'll go to the other slide. Now, this preface will present by me. Okay. First of all, thanks to God because of the help of God, writer finished writing the paper right to calculate time. The purpose of writing this paper is to fulfill the assignment that given by Mrs. Rita Hartati as lecturer in general speaking. In arranging this paper, the writer truly got lots of challenges and obstructions, but with the help of many individuals, those obstructions could pass. Writer also realized there are still many mistakes in process of writing paper. Because of that, the writer says thank you to all individuals who help in the process of writing this paper. Hopefully, God replies all helps and bless you all. The writer realized in this paper still imperfect in arrangement and content. Then the writer hoped the criticism from the readers can help the writer in perfecting the next paper. Last but not least, hopefully this paper can help the reader to more knowledge about speaking ability and reading speech. Okay, the other slide will be presented by Jui. Juita, the time is yours.
Okay, the next slide, we'll talk about chapter 1, which is introduction. A. Background. Humans may adopt themselves on their faces willingly or involuntarily, and the neurological systems that regulate the expressions differ in each case. Voluntary facial expressions frequently have a cortical root in the brain and are socially conditioned. On the other hand, it is thought that involuntary facial expressions are intrinsic and go through the subcortical region of the brain. Facial expressions or emotional expressions are sort of a communicating tool that able to reflect our emotions. Facial expressions aren't always reflect our real emotions. At a certain time, some people might show their fake expression, maybe because they want to hide something, or their expression just don't reflect who they are, at least at that moment. B. Rationalizing the importance of CGR. The making of this critical journal review was prepared to fulfill the task of the general speaking class, making it a very important unit in this era of globalization. And in this CGR, we will discuss the journals that will be analyzed and will compare the three journals critically and relevantly. Next, the purpose of the making of CGR. 1. To fulfill the task of the general speaking course. 2. Knowing the advantages and disadvantages contained in the journal discussed. 3. Analyzing the relevant material about general speaking, especially facial expressions in the journal. And 4. Adding knowledge and insight for writers on how to prepare a good and correct journal. And next we go to journal identity. The first journal, the title is Recognition of Emotions Through Facial Expression Analysis. The author is The authors are Freddy Alejandro Castro Salinas, Giovanni Genaro Rayfan Ortiz, and Pedro Carlos Martinez Suarez. The publisher, the publisher, South Florida Journal of Development. The publication year is 2021, and the publishing city is in Miami. And you can see the ISSN and others. In the second journal, the title is Special Expressions and Ability to Recognize Emotions from Eyes or Mouth in Children. The authors are Maria Guarnera, Sira Hesse, Maura Casioa, and Stefano Caro. The publisher is Europe's Journal of Psychology. The publication year is on 2015, and the publishing city is Italy, and the ISSN, and others. The third journal, the title is Detection and Recognition of Human Emotion Using Neural Network. The authors are J. Jaya Somya Sarma and Yash Pukar. The publisher is Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. The publication year is on 2018, and the publishing city is in India, and others. Next,
Okay, the next is summary. Will present by Nabil. Nabil, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Putri. So, the summary. Okay. Emotional expression were created as part of adaptive evolution in living beings over the years, also indicating that these special expressions triggered by emotion have the main function of communicating to their peers relevant information that can serve them for survival or expose them to others' current mood. Point out the six basic universal emotions that were defined by happiness, surprise, anger, fear, disgust, and sadness, or made as some authors call them. It is worth mentioning that some authors or articles often place synonyms for some emotion instead of placing the word written by Ekman. On the other hand, reverse that the six basic universal emotions are innate and transcultural, so they can be identified in any part of the world and any person regardless of their place of origin. This would be achieved thanks to the fact that each of these emotions generates their distinctive features and different perceptual facial movements of in each blended at al. They point out that an individual's emotion states cannot be accurately identified using their facial expressions, since during an active interaction that there is a greater facial variation for emotion than when the same emotion is a passive state. Point out that a person's facial expression can be modified whether their emotion displayed and experienced by the subject is real or acts out. Meanwhile, in the analogical state, people gather important information by recognizing others' facial expressions, correct identification of this visual information. For example, allows individual to forecast events and respond to them. Isaac Kowitz et al. uh, at 2007. This important capability allows people to infer others' emotions, affecting their social behavior and affecting their social behavior. Post-hoc analysis indicated that the emotion better recognized from the whole face were happiness, anger, and disgust, among which there are no significant differences, followed by fear, which is not different from disgust, while surprise, neutral emotion, and sadness. cells, among which there are no significant differences are most difficult to recognize. Regarding the eyes region, results are also showed that in this case, there are differences in the recognition of emotions. Post-hoc analysis showed that the emotions better recognized from the eyes region were anger, followed by sadness, which is not different from neutral emotion. The following emotions were the neutral, happiness and fear, among which was no significant difference. Surprise, not different from fear, and discuss. Finally, also in the case of the mouth region, results show that there are differences in the recognition of emotion. Post-hoc analysis show that the emotions better recognized from the mouth region were the neutral ones, followed by anger, disgust, and happiness, among which no significant difference. The emotion words recognized from the mouth region were fear, sadness, and surprise, among which was no significant difference. To investigate the children's performances in the detecting emotions from a specific face region for each emotion are repeat ANOVA measure with three levels, whole face, eyes region, and mouth region, was carried out. Results showed that the recognition of each emotion was affected by the basic region shown. Male participants recognized anger from eyes better than females, who recognized this emotion from the mouth. In addition, both genders recognized a neutral emotion better from the mouth than the whole face or eyes. Further research could try to reflect such results in order to interpret potential differences of gender like those highlighted by us. And the last journal states, human emotion and face expression is one of the most powerful tools of communication. Facial expression are very expressive. It is found that the linguistic component of a message contributes to only a measly 7% of the total significance of the effect of the message, whereas the tone indicates about 38% of the total signal and the remaining in turn signified or portray 55% of the total message. Future extraction of the facial features is very widely sought after implementation in the fields of surveillance, video or images, playmakers as well as HCL or human-computer interface. Here, facial image is used as a medium to read human emotion. The research of humans, the research on humans' emotion can be traced back to the Darwin's pioneer working, and since then has attracted a lot of researchers to this area. There are seven basic emotions that are universal to human beings, namely neutral, angry, disgust, fear, happy, sad, and surprise. And these basic emotions can be recognized from humans' facial expression. Solving the problem of recognizing facial feature is not a very simple job since each individual's face varies from person to person. There are a lot of factors influencing the features like physical characteristics as well as sex, genes, and age. They point out analysis of the capture image and its meaningful analysis by facial expression training data sets for test and training, and then the designing and the implementation of perfectly fits classifiers to learn and the underlying classifiers to learn the factors of the facial descriptors, mainly being fear, happiness, sadness, surprise, disgust, and lastly and lastly sadness, surprise, disgust. System would be to understand a face and its characteristic and then make a weight assumption of the identity of the person.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Nabil, for your present. Now we will next to the other chapter. We will that will present by Inayah. Inayah, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Putri. Welcome to this discussion, guys. Straight. First, the style of language used in the three journal use simple language so that it's easy to understand. Second, the style of language used in the three journal use simple language so that it's easy to understand. Third, both journal are complete with the rule that have been applied, arrangement systematically, frequently, so that both journal are so good journal. Weakness. The first, in the third journal, there are unstructured context of the journal. Second, in the third journal, the contents are incomplete, such a result and suggestion. Welcome the closing. Question. It can be concluded the communication use word, with spoken or written, some important element in verbal communication or language and word. Verbal communication is communication whose message are packed in nonverbal form, without words, more of expression. Suggestion. We are aware of the shortcoming of the preparation of our CGR assignments. Therefore, we ask for con- constructive critique and suggestion or that we can improve our assignment for the future. And for advance the disadvantage of the journal, the reader should read the two journals so that the material discussed is more complete, and the shortcoming, present or not, to alleviate the author of the journal, but to study and analyze in order to assign and knowledge.
Okay, thank you, Inayah. Uh, so that's all our presentation. Thank you for watching, guys, and sorry for a lot of mistakes that we made because we're just human, right? Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Welcome.